Here we go again. Yes, that was loud. Oh, wait. Okay, so I actually didn't get a chance to look at it like I wanted to. So I suspect correct is to go with the optional encounter first, the optional trainer. I don't think the candy's gonna matter, but the encounter probably will. So here's Camper Gavi. Let's take a look at his team. Gavi. Oh, what am I looking at? Bibarel. Okay, so his lead is Bibarel. If I go 56 HP on this, it's full. Let's start with Monferno. I think Monferno is probably the potential to do a lot of damage, but nope. Okay. We are faster, but we don't two-shot. Oh, we're guaranteed two-shot with low sweep, right? I was looking at Mach Punch for some reason. Okay. And it never 2-hit KOs with a crit. Oh, 1-hit KOs rather. Okay, so it does not seem to 1-hit KO under any circumstances, right? So Chimchar can, Monferno can just 1v1 this. Technically. Highest damage move is always either Pluck or Aqua Jet. But low sweep into Mach Punch always kills, and I am faster. I'm not like missing anything there. Yeah, okay, so we can 1v1 this. Now the question is, what does it bait if I do that? I mean, there's probably alternatives, but if I do that, what does it bait? Ponyta is faster and will always see a kill. Electros is slower, so it's always going to be Ponyta. So Ponyta comes out and it's always going to see a kill with everything. If Bibarel does not get a crit, then it does not see a kill with double kick. Well, then it might not see a kill with double kick, and it might not see a kill with flame wheel. So it's most likely play rough. Skrelp probably handles this nicely. Skrelp actually does not do too badly. But Skrelp is dead to 2 high roll crits, I suspect. Oh, wait, no, it's not, because modern crit mechanics. So Skrelp comes in on an attack, presumably play rough. That play rough, let's say crit max rolls, that'll be 16 damage. I can always land a water gun while it goes for play rough again. Or I suppose flame wheel. Yeah, so let's suppose it goes flame wheel. Well, let's suppose it goes. Worst case would be flame wheel on the switch. Max roll critical hit 16, and then it burns me. Burn is 1/8, which is 5 damage. So I take 21. Flame wheel crit for another 21. That's 42. So I can always land at least one water gun before getting too low that I need to switch. What happens if I instead just core fish this? Because he can't crit against core fish. Oh, play rough just does so much damage into core fish. Okay, that's not an option. Choodle? Play rough is kind of scary. I mean, these are all contact moves, so maybe Stuffle. Wow, oh, Flame Wheel, because of Fluffy, will do double. Right. And then Horsey presumably does not tank this well. Yeah, okay. Finneon is slower and does not match up very well into this, so that's not a candidate. What about Delcatty? Double Kick is terrifying, but it is faster than Delcatty. This thing is actually kind of scary. Just checking Bibarel, yeah, Lumberry, not a citrus or anything. Ponyta is going to be a problem. Hello.
What are you plotting?
I am trying to figure out a line to defeat Camper Gavi in Pokemon Emerald Kaizo. Not Emerald Kaizo, Run&Bun.
I see. What's this weird interface with your little mascot?
Well, that's something I threw together.
Huh.
Okay, so let's see. So far, I've got leading Monferno into Bibarel. Monferno always kills the Bibarel, but always ends on low health, which always baits in Ponyta, but I don't have a good answer to Ponyta. I think Skrelp is like solid. Skrelp gets into a bit of a rough spot if Ponyta gets like multiple critical hits though. I mean, I'm really playing around fiction at this point though. Like, Skrelp only ever loses this if Ponyta legitimately gets max roll crit burn on Flame Wheel into max roll crit. And it would have to be Flame Wheel on the switch in. And then given the knowledge that it's a Flame Wheel or Play Rough, I could go into Growlithe to wrap it up. No, Growlithe doesn't do well here. Choodle. Yes, the damage on Play Rough is insane. Baltoy? No. I don't imagine I have access to Mystic Water yet. Abandoned ship, so not even close.
So what is this interface? Is the bottom one just your screen?
Yeah.
No, what's the top one? Just the...
An Excel spreadsheet.
And how did you get them to sort of be laid out like this?
OBS.
Ah.
How the fuck do I deal with this Ponyta? Nick, how do I deal with Ponyta?
Water.
Unfortunately, this is the damage matchup against my water type. It does half my health with Play Rough. And it's faster. So it legit two-shots my water types. I mean, I definitely think Skrelp Oranberry does a good job here, but I don't think Skrelp does everything, does quite enough. And then I still have to worry about the 3 mons in the back. Why'd I even bother looking at Dottler? It's a bug type. I mean, Corphish can sometimes kill it with knockoff into Bubble Beam? No, not even. Okay, maybe I need a different strat for the Bibarel, because I think Monferno actually matches quite nicely into this. Yeah, Monferno actually does acceptable damage to this. So if I can just find a different way to deal with Bibarel, then I can keep the health high on my Monferno.
What is Bibarel?
Water normal. Evolved form of Bidoof.
Ah. What moves does it have?
Headbutt, Aqua Jet, Pluck, and Super Fang. Holding a Lumberry with Unaware ability.
3 of them are normals, right?
No, normal, water, and flying, and then Super Fang's dark. But
okay,
Super
so
Fang,
it sounds like you can...
Yeah, Super Fang is not a super effective move. It's not a move that actually does with flat damage. It does half always. Okay, so let's see. I could go Stuffle. Against Stuffle, it always sees Super Fang as highest damage. Super Fang cuts me down to 27. I Rock Smash, getting him down to 36 and dropping its defense by 1 stage. Unaware ignores my stat changes. Yes, okay. So most of the time I kill with 2 Rock Smashes. But he is faster. So it would be Super Fang, I go down to 27. Oranberry procs bringing me up to 37. He's Super Fangs again, because that'll still be highest damage. Right, at 18. Yeah, still highest damage. I Rock Smash again. If he survives with 2 health, then he always sees a kill with Aqua Jet. Or always clicks Aqua Jet, because he's gonna see that he's dead. When he sees that I kill him, he always goes Aqua Jet. On the Aqua Jet, I could switch to reposition myself, so I could switch into, say, Shootle on the Aqua Jet. Oh wait, no, he won't click Aqua Jet because he's faster, never mind. Yeah, he's faster, so he doesn't bother with Aqua Jet, he'll always click a move that kills. Oh, wait. This line falls apart if he clicks Pluck. Oh, but he can't click Pluck because it's not highest damage. So it'd be Super Fang, Rock Smash, Super Fang. He survives on 2 HP. And he sees... Let's see, Super Fang would be 27, 37, 19 health. In which case he actually doesn't see a kill with anything. He sees highest damage as being Pluck or Headbutt. And if either of those crit, then I do just die. So on the Pluck or Headbutt, I could switch into something else, but I don't have any normal or flying resists yet. It's a bad line. What if I Rock Smash and then switch Monferno in on the Super Fang? Oh, at -1 he's one-shot. I was wondering if Monferno's doing suddenly so much more damage. What does he see as highest damage against Delcatty, actually? Against Delcatty, he sees Super Fang as highest damage. 23% on the fake out into 64 is not lethal. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't think I have a good line for this. I think it always just... Because Super Fang does so much damage.
Do you not have anything, like what? Oh, you wouldn't have the ghost, right?
No ghosts yet. The
Damn,
Run&Bun only gives you ghost types like way later into the game.
because there was a ghost or something that takes you down if you kill it, right?
Yeah, Destiny Bond. But Destiny Bond's also not good for this run. Because if he kills my Pokemon, then that Pokemon is dead.
Yeah, but I mean, if you said Super Fang Slow was gonna kill you, then you might as well.
Yeah, the Super Fang does always half of your current health. Which means that he always has like a really high damage, high percent move, no matter what sequencing I'm taking. I'm thinking, what if I... Okay, now Dauntless setting up like screens seems like a really bad idea. It seems like a pipe dream here. I don't have anything that can efficiently 1v1 this. I'm assuming Black Belt is late game as well. If at all. Okay, no, it's there. It's 115 by Meteor Falls. Yeah, it's way late game.
Do you have Imposter Ditto?
No, I don't have access to Ditto. Ever.
Bullshit. So you said you're up against a water normal, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a fighting type? Maybe you can out DPS it?
I have two fighting types. One is Stuffle, which does not outpace it against all odds. And the second one is Monferno, which... Monferno does 1v1 this. Monferno low sweeps into Mach Punch and always kills it. The problem is that if he gets a critical hit with either Pluck or Aqua Jet, I'll just be at like 3 health afterwards. 1 health if he gets a max roll on Pluck. I'll legit survive with 1 HP.
But then you tag out, right?
Yeah, then... The thing is, yeah, then Ponyta comes out, right? And then I have to switch. But now Ponyta sees a kill with every move, which means Ponyta could click anything. So whatever I switch to has to be able to deal with any incoming move. And the only Pokemon I have that can like realistically tank any of those moves is Skrelp. And Skrelp just loses the 1v1. Doesn't look like it, but it loses the 1v1 if it comes in on one of these two.
What do you mean Pokemon you have? You've already started the run.
Yeah, I've got
Okay.
12 Pokemon. I kind of have to just go Skrelp, and then I guess I have to commit a second slot to deal with this. It seems bad because they've got another 4 Pokemon. So I come in on, say, Play Rough or Flame Wheel, and then let's say I get crit burned Flame Wheel, like max roll crit burn, absolute worst case. I'd take 16, and then I'd get burned. Burn is 1/8. 1/8 of 44, rounded down is 5 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I take 21, which puts me at 23 health, which means I can land a water gun for 36% before it hits me with another Flame Wheel crit, plus burn damage, puts me at 2 health. Oranberry brings my health up, meaning that he will never see a kill with anything, but will always click either Play Rough or Flame Wheel. And I don't have anything else that can switch into both Play Rough or Flame Wheel, right? Like if I go into Growlithe, then he's always betting double kick, but Growlithe does like nothing. Oh yeah, and I'd be proccing Citrus Berry probably, Jesus. do have Rock Blast that I could teach to something. I don't want to rely on Rock Blast if I have to. Unless I have to, rather. I don't think any of my Pokemon learn Rock Blast. That's amazing.
What website are you on?
This is calc.runandbun.com. A calculator specifically for this ROM hack.
No, that's nice that it exists.
Yep. How the actual fuck do I deal with Ponyta? I don't think I have an answer for this Pokemon. I mean, I could delay it. I suppose I'd delay this fight. Right, because this is an optional, so I could actually delay it for after the grunt
Which
fight.
boss are you up against?
So this
Well,
is...
how do I set the boss?
Oh, you find
set
the
the...
Pokemon. For this one, you'll search Ponyta and it's Camper Gavi.
I see. And the stats are Ponyta stats.
Yep.
And then on the other side we set our Pokemon, right?
Yes.
Or
For that, file.
on the left you set your own Pokemon, right?
Yes. So let me just scripting. You can put that into the import. Oh, it puts a fucking dot. It's meant to be a dash. No,
What did you send it to me in?
in the general chat.
I see.
Okay, I'm just gonna calc for the Team Aqua Grunts. I think that's more achievable.
Is that your monsters?
Yep. And then the Team Aqua Grunts are the next boss fight. So if I can beat them, I actually get a level cap increase. And their levels are lower, so they're probably more manageable than Ponyta.
Okay, so let me see if it worked. I click on Infernape, and Infernape gets hit 42 until 51% by Play Rough on Ponyta.
That sounds about right. Yeah, my Monferno's got crazy damage, like crazy IVs as well. Okay, so let's see. Murkrow, what do we send into Murkrow lead? Let's see, this is a Wing Attack, Payback, Nightshade Murkrow. So we need something that resists Dark and Flying, preferably. Of course, we don't have anything that resists Dark and Flying, so we kind of just have to 1v1 this thing. Stuffle would be weak to the Flying, unfortunately, otherwise Stuffle would probably match up decently. How does bird-on-bird violence go? Let's see, we are fast. No, we're slower. So we're always tanking Wing Attack. I could try Endeavor strats, but I don't like the idea of Endeavor strats because then I'm just gonna be starting the second grunt on a low health bird. Let's see, what about Growlithe? Growlithe procs Intimidate, so when it does its calculations, Wing Attack is still its lowest, still its highest damaging move. We two-shot with Covet, though. Do we have anything else with Fairy-type moves? I don't think so. So let's say Growlithe comes in first. Growlithe comes in against this Murkrow. It sees Payback as highest damage. So it clicks Payback. But it's faster. If it max roll crits on Payback, it'll do 36 damage. 36 brings us down to 12 health. Oranberry would bring us up to 22 health. We land a Covet for about half its health. I'm not liking the look of this because I'm slower. What about if I just go straight Monferno? Monferno is like super fucked to wing attack. And I'm slower. Jesus Christ. This is fast fucking Murkrow. At a guess, I'd hazard that I don't have anything faster than it. Indeed, none of my Pokemon outspeed this. Though Choodle does really good damage with Ice Fang. So I could lead Delcatty. Delcatty fake out flinches it. Oh, Delcatty always two-shots this. Fake out flinch. Max roll crit on payback. No, max roll crit on wing attack would be the scariest thing. Does 60 and then I kill it with wake up slap. Yeah, Delcatty 1v1s this. Which is actually kind of nice because Delcatty has fake out. Okay, so let's see. The highest damage, the highest health that I can be at is... Highest health I can be at is 36. Yeah, I can be at 36 health, or if he max roll crits me, I can be as low as 21, so I'm between 36 and 21. At 21, Oranberry would proc, so let's say that I just end up on exactly 27 as my lowest. Right, so 27 still holding Oran. Skrelp never sees a kill and is slower. Tortuga also never sees a kill. Yeah, Tortuga also never sees a kill and is slower. So it checks if they outdamage. Skrelp sees that it's dead to 2 wake-up slaps and is slower. Yeah, so Tortuga should always come out. Yeah, so Delcatty 1v1s the Murkrow and then always baits Tortuga. Tortuga into Delcatty, never sees a kill. Always clicks Brine. Or Ancient Power. Shit, it can click Ancient Power. I don't want it to click Ancient Power. If it clicks Ancient Power and gets the boost, I just fucking lose. So I guess I just need to make sure that I'm always below half so that it always clicks Brine. If I'm below half, can it bait Skrelp? Probably. Okay, so if I pre-damage for Murkrow, let's say I pre-damage. Lowest roll of wing attack is 16. So I pre-damage, that's 16, always puts me below half. Sanity check. Does half check exactly half, or does it check below half for Brine? Like if I'm at 26, then Brine does do double damage, right? Yes, okay, so 26 is what I need to be at. So Murkrow Mineral is 16. I would need to then start the fight at 42. And if I'm at 42 and he max roll crits the wing attack, then I survive. Okay, so I need to pre-damage Delcatty to 42. Let me just notepad this so that I remember this. Pre-damage Delcatty to 42 health. So pre-damage Delcatty to 42. Delcatty gets Fake Out, Wake Up Slap to kill the Murkrow. Usually baits Tortuga. It can bait Skrelp, but usually Tortuga. Tortuga always sees a kill with Brine. And if I'm very low, then it might click Aqua Jet so that it's a fast kill. In which case, in both cases, that's a water type move, meaning I can safely switch into one of my water resists. So I can switch into... Shootle probably handles this nicely.
Lucian, I couldn't put it. I couldn't import the moves. You said it has to be a dash, right?
Yeah.
I put a dash.
Let's do this. Save as desktop. That should probably fix it.
Believe.
Okay, so we've got... Shootle does not match well into this shit. What the oh. It's the brine thing, okay.
It's dash and space.
Yeah. I have simply not gotten a grass type, like... The game has simply not given me a grass type yet. I don't even have like a grass type move on anything, do I? No, I don't even have a grass type move. Okay, so I can bring Stuffle in on the guaranteed brine. The problem is I'm dead to like double brine crit max roll. All that being said though, I do some solid damage with Rock Smash. What about Skrelp? Skrelp has been doing a lot of heavy lifting. Does Skrelp do anything here? Yeah, Skrelp always baits the mud shot, which I can't cope with. Unless I find some sort of cute pivot to get a fighting move in, but I don't think so. The excessive caution that I have to take though. Jesus Christ, Horsey, this Pokemon really does fucking suck. I just don't have a fucking grass type, and it is really hurting my ability here. Like, Jesus Christ. Maybe I should have taken Turtwig as a starter. There's no way Corphish does this, right? Yeah, Corphish gets completely destroyed by Ancient Power. Solid Rock ability. Rindo Berry, I believe, is the one that decreases grass type damage. So even a grass type wouldn't actually be that good. I mean, it would still be good. 4 times effective is nothing to shake a stick at, but yeah, it's there's no fucking way it's just over this early. I guess I gotta play risky. Stuffle seems to match up like acceptably. And then Stuffle always baits water moves, which means I can pivot onto pivoting onto Chewtle seems like a fucking death wish. I mean, Horsey does like 40% with Bubble Beam. So I guess I go into Stuffle on the brine. Rock Smash lowers defense. I get hit by another brine. And then I get... And then I always bait a kill with either brine or fast kill with Aqua Jet. in which case I can safely switch into Horsey to finish off the job. No, Horsey doesn't even finish off the job. This thing's a bloody monster. I haven't cashed in my Slateport encounter. Would Remoraid, Weasel, or Quillfish help with this? I'm not so sure they would. I mean, Quillfish is probably pretty good. Yeah, this box is not doing it, so let's get ourselves a new encounter. Would have preferred to have saved this for later in the game so that I could get the surf encounter. But, fishing it is. Well, at least it removes Remoraid from the encounter tables, I guess. Okay, nickname for Remoraid. Just gonna click random on a wiki page for a few clicks. The 2000 Belgian Grand Prix. So I'm just gonna call it Grand Prix. It's a Grand Prix. Well,
and it just fits.
Just barely, yeah. And Remoraid is going to be added to the team. Let's take a look at this thing. Naughty with hustle. Oh god, it's got fucking hustle. I hate hustle. Because hustle means I just have to assume its physical moves will always miss. I mean, at least it's got, like, a good IVs. Like, okay, 3 defense is kind of shit, but the rest are insane.
Yeah.
Why couldn't I have this on on a different Pokemon, this fucking IV spread? Well, there's...
Wait, they show you your IVs? Is that one of the mods in this ROM hack?
Yeah, it's a quality of life feature from the mod hack. Tools, scripting, export. They'll just have to fix the dashes, I guess. Oh, and then the level is gonna have to need adjusting as well when I level it up.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to import it now. But don't worry about sending it.
Well, I've already sent it, so. Okay, we got Aurora Beam. Let's import this Remoraid, fixing up its level to 17 and giving it Aurora Beam. One word, I think. 2 words. There's no way this thing just magically 1v1s the Tortuga and solves my problem that I was looking at. Right? It just happens that 1v1s right? Nope.
I doubt it.
It does basically nothing. Cool, it's just bad Horsey. Well, Horsey was bad Horsey. It's just worse Horsey.
Well, it's a good special defense tank.
With a naughty nature, I don't think so.
What does naughty do?
Increased attack reduces special defense.
Oh.
Yeah, when it evolves into Octillery, it might be acceptable, but for now, it's unusable.
Oh, Octillery. That was one of those compatible Pokemons. Human Pokemon relations.
Ones, yes.
When it grows up, it's gonna be a lucky fish.
I'm sure it will. How the fuck do I deal with this bloody Tortuga? Do we just fucking wing it and just hope it doesn't crit? That seems so fucking bad. I mean, I'm not even 1 gem in, but I can always pivot through Skrelp to guarantee Mudshot, but what am I even pivoting into? Like, what can I possibly switch in onto a Mudshot that helps me here? I mean, I can switch Staravia in on a Mudshot, but like, Staravia does nothing. Same with Dottler. God, is this really just gonna be a wing it moment? Just hope it doesn't AP boost. I could fucking sing. I have sing on Delcatty, but that's 70% accurate. Right, and if we work off of that, then Stuffle can just 1v1 this if it doesn't get crit, right? If we're looking at those odds. I'm gonna be more meticulous later. I think I can't invest too much time this early into the run.
Yeah.
I think Stuffle. We'll have Stuffle, and then we'll have I guess we'll have Choodle as the backup. Stuffle into Choodle for the backup. Skrelp, do we have a good answer for Skrelp? Water Pulse, Acid, Toxic, and Protect. I probably can wall this with my own Skrelp. Yeah, my Skrelp with Feint Attack 1v1s this, technically. I could also use Dottler for the Psychic typing. Toxic is going to be really annoying. In any case, I'd pivot through the Skrelp into the Dottler. Dottler, Speed Ties. I hate Speed Ties. That's miserable.
No, just always assume the worst.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Just always assume the worst. But Dottler fucking Speed Ties this thing. I mean, nothing else does the job, so I kind of have to just roll with it. And I haven't even looked at the second battle yet. The next team that comes out starts with Marini. These are back-to-back, by the way. Marini. I mean, Delcatty's my lead. Delcatty...
Wait, what do you mean back to back? So you don't get to heal up and replace your Pokemon?
Nope.
So you're fighting like 10 Pokemon in a row?
In this case, it's 3 and then 3, so it's actually 6. So it may as well be just a regular team of 6. Except
does Gavi not have?
This is not Gavi. No, this is the Team Aqua Grunts that I'm looking at right now.
Okay.
Gavi I've just written off as not practically possible at the current level cap. With these encounters, at least.
I see.
I do think the quality of encounter will likely go up soon. But currently it's just miserable quality. I've got Finneon, Horsey, Baltoy, Remoraid. These are all like pretty mediocre encounters. So Marini will come in against Delcatty and will always either click Toxic, Soak, or Baneful Bunk. Oh, what is Baneful Bunk? It's like Protect. Yeah, it's like Protect, I think. It's like Spiky Shield, I think. So it'll click one of the status moves or Venoshock. We get to fake out for a good chunk of damage. This is the worst part of this. I have to look up what these fucking things do. What the fuck is Merciless? Ensures critical hits on poisoned opponents. Okay. Which is good because it won't do anything to Skrelp. Soak on water types. Pokemon. It does not work on... Okay, so changes to pure water type regardless of which type move can be used on water type and will still change their type to pure water. God damn it. Okay, so... I only have the one poison type, so I guess I'd have to just pivot back and forth on status Pokemon to dodge the Toxic on Skrelp. Okay, how do I deal with Frillish? Hex, Water Pulse, Shockwave, Recover. I can probably hit it hard with something that's a Dark type move. I mean, Monferno outspeeds. Does not have a Dark type move. I thought it did. I mean, Brutal Swing on Stuffle does good damage if I can keep the health on Stuffle. Shockwave is kind of a problem. Right, because everything I have is either weak to electric or weak to water. Right, like I've got nothing but Pokemon that are weak to electric and weak to water.
Yeah. Well, Infernape.
It's weak to water.
Oh, right, fire. What? Right, I see, yeah.
Yeah, so the only ones are like Dottler, who's neutral to both, and then Stuffle that's neutral to both, and Delcatty that's neutral to both, and those are already on the team.
Well, then it's a matter of having something that can hit first and hit fast. So,
Unfortunately,
might be your bird?
Yeah, I can hit first and I can hit fast, but I can't hit hard. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I can't even two-shot this with my Staraptor.
Does it have U-turn?
It does not. I have not got access to those moves yet. I guess gonna bring Growlithe because it's an Intimidate mon, and because I think it does well into, like, does acceptably into Whirlipede. Because Whirlipede's also fucking scary. Speed boost, Rocky Helmet with rollout. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I don't think there's a good line with this box, so I'm just gonna full send. Yeah. I think I just have to full send it. So we're looking at Delcatty lead into Stuffle, second slot, Chewtle, Skrelp, Doppler, and then Growlithe. Okay, and then does Delcatty need the Silk Scarf in order to deal with Murkrow? Because if so, then I have to give it Silk Scarf. Indeed it does. Yeah, it needs the Silk Scarf, okay. So that's Silk Scarf. Stuffle's planning to face off against Tortuga, so it should have an Oran Berry. Chewtle is also just there as a backup plan, so Oran Berry. Skrelp is planning to 1v1 a Skrelp, so it also needs an Oran Berry. As funny as it would be to give my Poison-type Pokemon a Pecha Berry to cure Poison, because that would actually come up in this fight. And then Doppler is very likely to get Poison, so I'm going to go Pecha. And Growlithe is holding Pecha, which should probably be changed out for another Oran. Oh, that's full send. What's the worst that could happen? Although I might actually get Thief. Does Thief change anything about my calculations? Oh, it's not Thief in this game, it's fucking Swagger. I am not gambling on Swagger, so... Oh, that's full send. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, so Fake Out into Wake Up Slap always kills the Murkrow. Payback, don't high roll, don't crit. It's not a crit, that means I'm in a good spot. So this should always be Tortuga. Indeed it's Tortuga, and this should always be Brine. Now do I need to conserve health on Delcatty? So I have two options. I can use Sing and try to hope for the sleep, or I can immediately switch on the known Brine. Tortuga is not holding Lung, it's holding Rindo, which decreases grass damage. I'm gonna go for it, I'm gonna Sing. Punished, always punished. Brine. I get an... Alright, no Silk Scarf, so I don't get another shot at it. Guaranteed Brine, because it sees a kill. Quick check on Snuffle. Is there a reason to pivot through something else? So Tortuga's Brine into Skrelp does maximum 8 damage, and then always baits Mudshot. Stuffle takes less damage from Mudshot. How much less? Stuffle takes 10 instead of 18. I do think the health on Stuffle is probably more valuable. Yeah, Skrelp always baits Mudshot. Yeah, so it's Skrelp. I could also check Dottler. No, Dottler always baits Ancient Power, and that is the last thing I want to happen. Yes, I think I pivot through Skrelp here to minimize damage on Stuffle, but I kind of need the health on Skrelp, because Skrelp's doing a lot in the second fight. Yeah, I think the health on Skrelp is more valuable. After much deliberation. Okay, and then here we go Rock Smash, we get the defense drop. Wow, that is like no damage. Okay, guaranteed Brine. That puts me into Orin range, which pulls me out of the double damage Brine range. You can get another defense drop with Rock Smash. Okay, -2 Tortuga. Let's check. Stuffle into -2 Tortuga. Tortuga, defense -2. Our Rock Smash does 45 minimum, so we always kill with Rock Smash. It sees that we always kill, so it is extremely likely to click Aqua Jet here. Aqua Jet with a maximum roll crit does 12 damage. Okay, so Stuffle always lives. Yeah, so Stuffle takes this kill. It's 90% to use Aqua Jet. Yep, there's Aqua Jet. No crit. Cool. One dead Tortuga. Like I said, Stuffle usually 1v1s this, but as you can see, a single crit would have changed all of that. Okay, Skrelp. Skrelp into 11 health Stuffle. It always sees a kill. Yeah, so it always sees that it can kill with Water Pulse, and it sometimes sees that it can kill with Acid. Which means it's never clicking Toxic or Protect here, it's always clicking one of its attacking moves. And Skrelp walls it hard. Can I push for some kind of advantage by switching to something else? Dottler is holding Pecha Berry. So I could go hard Dottler for a 56% chance to 2-hit KO. The Water Pulse Confusion.
Not a very good chance.
Yeah, Water Pulse Confusion on the Switch seems really fucking annoying though. Knowing that it's Water Pulse or Acid, it's probably going to be Skrelp. Yeah, so we pivot into Skrelp. Well, pivot. We switch into Skrelp. Possibly pivoting onto Dottler. Well, probably pivoting onto Dottler after we deal a little bit of damage. Water Pulse. No confusion. No confusion. No confusion. Okay. Feint Attack is highest damage, doing 17%. It is faster than me by quite a margin. Not sure why they put a plus speed nature on this thing. It seems like a silly thing to put on a Skrelp, but sure. I could smoke screen it. I don't like the idea of smoke screen, so I think I just Feint Attack, because then I guarantee 2-shot with Dottler.
Wait, so did they just create sprites of the new Pokemon we put into this game?
Yes, they did.
Wow. Yeah,
so this is always either Water Pulse or Protect. It's Water Pulse. No crit, no confuse. There's confusion. Don't hit yourself. Don't hit yourself. Okay, cool. Would have been very annoyed if I got hit by the 10%. Nice! Okay, a little bit of recovery.
That was a crit.
That was a crit, yep. A little bit of recovery from Black Sludge. Okay, this is always Water Pulse or Protect. Presumably Protect, so it maxes out value on its poison thing. But I have a sneaking suspicion that if I switch, it's not going to click Protect. I believe it's 50-50 to Protect here. Water Pulse, of course not. No confuse, please. Good. No confusion. Good stuff. Black Sludge recovery. 50-50 to click Protect. Do I go with Light Screen? No,
Where does Light Screen do? Does it cut
special damage?
And reflect?
Cuts physical damage.
But does not reflect it back.
No.
Or does it?
No, it doesn't. I mean, I can also drop its special attack with Struggle Bug, but I think it's not going to click Protect. Yeah, it's going to click Toxic. That was the third option, right? It's just as likely to click those. Okay, we got our Pecha to trigger. We get some damage in here. And we get confusion, that's nice. Oh, but he's got Black Slash. For a second I thought I had Lumberry. Okay, so knowing that he's probably going for Toxic, I could switch back. But I feel like just going for the kill and just tanking the poison is probably better.
You can cure it after the battle, right?
Yeah, but there's another battle immediately after this, which is why I'm trying to conserve as much health as possible. Protect. Hurt yourself. Come on, just hit yourself. Son of a bitch. Just hit yourself. Huh? How did I move first there? Oh. It's a speed tie. I forgot about that. So I just needed to win the speed tie. Good shit. I was just working off the assumption that everything of mine was slower than everything of theirs, but I guess that's a nice surprise. Now for this son of a bitch. So his lead, Marini into Delcatty. Okay, so I'm at 20 HP. He never sees a kill with Venoshock, but it is highest damage. So let me check what Baneful Bunker does, just to be sure. Baneful Bunker. Protect, but if a Pokemon without an immunity to poison makes contact, they become poisoned. Okay, so it's Protect with upside. Cool. So if I fake out and he clicks Baneful Bunker, my Delcatty gets poisoned. But if I don't do it, then my Delcatty is not going to get any value anyway.
Fake out has to be used the turn. The first turn that Pokemon's in, right?
Yeah. So if I go Fake Out and he doesn't click Baneful Bunker, then I get free damage. I get a free 30% to be precise. But if I do click it and he clicks Baneful Bunker, I get poisoned, which I guess is kind of irrelevant. If I click anything else, like if I click Sing or Charm, he has a decent chance to click Venoshock. And if he clicks Venoshock and gets a crit, I'm screwed. Well, I'm screwed. I lose Delcatty. And if I lose a Pokemon before Brawly, I'm probably just going to reset. it's like 50-50 to go between another action and protect, if I'm not mistaken. Which means that it's actually 1 and 4 to click protect, because it can also click Venoshock, Toxic, or Soak since it doesn't see any kills.
Where it's got 2 protects.
Yeah, well, no, it's got protect, Toxic, and Soak. Soak would change me to water type, which I don't think.
But then the other one is the bunker, right?
Yeah, so it has. Well, no, the last one is Venoshock. So it has Venoshock, Toxic, Protect, and Baneful Bunker. Venoshock, if it clicks Venoshock and it gets a crit, I just die. Am I dead to every crit? No, I'm actually only dead to 7 out of the 16 rolls of crit.
Well, so what do you do? Do you just fake out, and then regardless what happens, you tag out the Delcatty?
Yeah, so I could fake out. If it Baneful Bunkers, I have to switch. Or I could click Sing and try to get off a Sing before switching. Though I think Baneful Bunker does...
Sing do? Does it put it to sleep?
Yeah, Sing is 70% accurate in this game. Venoshock is a special attack, so there's no universe in which I can click... there's no universe in which I use Charm here. So it's either Sing or Fake Out, and then almost certainly I switch. Almost. I'll Sing. It did not click Baneful Bunker, I should have faked out. It clicked Venoshock, okay. Never punished, but also very punished because I've clicked Sing twice and I've missed twice. Okay, so here it always sees a kill with Venoshock. Which means it's always clicking Venoshock. Which means the switch-in is always Skrelp. I think. I could go into Doppler, who takes 25%. Dottler's not going to get like much better of a switch-in than this. Dottler is slower though. So it clicks Venoshock on the switch-in. And then if it Toxics me, it's going to be very annoying. But I don't think I'm going to get a better chance to get value out of Dottler in this fight. Yeah, so we'll switch into Dottler. Venoshock comes in. Don't know why I brought Growlithe. I should have brought legit anything else. Confusion should do like almost half. Toxic is fine, except now it doubles the damage of Venoshock. I did more than half, okay. That puts it, what, like, pretty much exactly 50%. So let's say it's 50% plus 1, so that would be 24 health. Dottler is, like, so likely to kill here. But Venoshock will be... I'm poisoned, so... If I'm poisoned... Oh, actually, badly poisoned. If I'm poisoned, then Venoshock does... minimum 24, maximum 28. Yeah, so I'm just straight up dead to Venoshock here. It's extremely likely to click Venoshock. If it doesn't see the kill, it might click Baneful Bunker. I mean, I got my value out of Dottler, so I kind of have to just go into Skrelp. And then hope that Skrelp can do it from here. Skrelp, unfortunately, does not do an awful lot of damage to this thing. But it does not do a lot of damage to me either. So I can go Feint Attack. It goes Venoshock. 6 damage. Feint Attack. I wonder if Baneful Bunker is bugged, because I haven't seen him click it once. Oranberry proc, nice. Feint Attack. He's just getting so many heal turns off of this. I'm wondering why it hasn't used soak yet. Up there's Baneful Bunker, which doesn't do anything except waste a turn because I can't be poisoned. Well, I can't be poisoned by Marini until it uses soak, but... Okay. Feint attack. I mean, Skrelp wins this eventually. You know, eventually being the operative phrase here. Okay. I have no idea what gets baited out here. Come on. It's fucking survived that too. Just die. 9 health, it's probably just going to be straight into Frillish. Yep, okay, so it's Frillish. What does Frillish see here? Shockwave kills. Water Pulse never kills. Hex always kills. So it's always clicking either Hex or Shockwave. I actually didn't have a fucking answer for this thing at all, did I? Yeah, I actually just straight up don't have an answer for this thing.
But you still got 2.5 Pokemon, right?
Yeah, but I don't have an answer for this thing because it has Water Pulse for my Growlithe, it has Shockwave for my Chewtle, it has Recover, so I can't even kill it like quickly off of anything, and it has Hex for my Dottler. Yeah, this thing's just checkmates me.
You just throw your strongest Pokemon at it and hope.
I just die, is what happens here. We played our outs. If a Pokemon faints, I'm resetting the run, so I think we played our outs. It's a 50-50 to click Hex here. If it clicks Hex... Oh, fuck, it's Lumberry. I was gonna say I could put it to sleep with Delcatty, but it's got fucking Lumberry, so that's not even an out.
You throw Growlithe in, you use the strongest attack you've got, and then you tag out for Chewtle.
I throw Growlithe in. He gets hit by Hex or Shockwave. And then he lands Bite. Gets a 20% chance to flinch. And barring that, he then gets immediately killed by Water Pulse.
And I imagine something similar for Chewtle.
Yeah, for Chewtle, it's not even that complicated. For Chewtle, if he Shockwaves on the switch, I think I'm just straight up one-shot. Yeah, for Chewtle, I'm just dead if he... I'm also just dead if I switch to Chewtle, no matter what he does.
Okay, so then the answer is simple. You switch into Doggo.
Yeah. Simply because it can't be Water Pulse here, so I have a 20% chance. Is it 20%? I'm not actually entirely sure. Bite has a chance to flinch. It's either 10 or 20. So realistically, it's legit my only choice. It's my only option. Everything else just loses to known quantities. I need so much to go right for this to pan out here. Okay. Hex is the worst of the two. Means that I am guaranteed dead to Water Pulse. Yep. Every roll of Water Pulse kills me. That's great. So I need...
But you did Intimidate it.
Intimidate doesn't affect any of his moves. They're all special attacks.
Damn it.
So what I need is I need the 10% flinch and not a Cursed Body proc. Okay, there goes Growlithe, and with it the run. is Stuffle faster than this thing? Stuffle is speed tied. I love it. Stuffle is speed tied. So let's speed tie and hit. Let's win the speed tie and hit the damage range. We won the speed tie. And we hit the damage range. Stuffle was also just dead to everything. So Stuffle was just as bad of a switch in.
There's still more. Oh god.
There's one more. It's Whirlipede. On the plus side, Whirlipede never sees a kill with rollout, so this is always Venoshock. Almost always Venoshock. It can sometimes randomly pin Missile here. Okay, Venoshock means that I can't go into Dottler here. So I just go straight into Choodle, I guess. And then hope that Choodle can handle this thing, which it probably can't. Yes. Come on, slap yourself in the face. Pin Missile. If this high rolls, I'm just straight up dead. Because it can hit up to 5 times. Just stop, stop, stop. Just fucking stop. That's enough hits.
Are you seriously using Water Pulse against the seashell?
It's a bug poison type. Well.
Did you deal any damage?
I did. Not much, but I did. Confusion? Come on, slap yourself in confusion, please. Thank you. Freeze. Freeze, 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 freeze. Yes! Rocky Helmet's gonna... Yep. Yep, yep, Rocky Helmet. But, you know... No, fuck off. Immediate defrost. Yep, get my hopes up just to fucking kill me. He's still confused, but he's about to snap out of confusion, so I'm just straight up fucking dead. Fake out, and even if... Like, I'm just dead to the Rocky Helmet. Yep.
You lost half your team. Wait.
Yep. 1 death was enough for a reset, but, like, 3 is just... Yeah. Oh, wow, he fully healed my team. So, how nice of him.
So does that count?
Yeah, it counts.
You didn't do the healing, so it's fine.